So a lot of people ask me like what kind of skin products I use on my Instagram and TikTok. To be honest, I am no expert on skincare or anything. I kind of just buy random products just to see if they work, if I like them or not. But yeah, I guess the first thing I use is this Curel Moisture Facial Lotion first. Yeah, I think I started focusing on skincare when I was maybe around 23, 24. It was probably around the time I graduated college because I noticed that for a long time I didn't take care of my skin. I had like a messed up sleeping schedule. I still do, but yeah, I was kind of getting scared of looking older and aging. And yeah, but I think the next thing I use is this Toriden Diamond Serum. They sell this in Japan, but I believe this brand specifically is Korean. So the next thing I put on is this Curel Intensive Moisture Cream. I have really bad like dry skin, so a lot of my skin products that I use are for like moisture and all that. But sometimes I've noticed when I use these products, right, I actually start to break out with acne because sometimes the products are like too oily and stuff like that. But yeah, and then finally I use this. It's like a vitamin C type of brightening lotion, I guess. I guess it helps with like acne and all that. So this is like kind of like my acne, what is it? Thing. But yeah, if any females or like beauty gurus are watching my videos, if you have any suggestions for like skincare products I should try, yeah, let me know. I'm very open to it. Like I said, I'm no expert on skincare products. And I think lastly, I put on this is a very popular sunscreen in Japan. It's it's summertime right now, and I actually never really put on sunscreen as a kid, so I actually have a lot of like what is it, moles and uh like I don't know how to explain it, like little moles and stuff like that. So that's a thing, man. Make sure you always wear your sunscreen because I didn't do that growing up that much, and I was always outside playing with my friends and yeah. But yeah, that's my get ready with me. Yeah. I'm having a late start in my day, to be honest. It is Sunday, and I'm kind of just been bed rotting, to be honest. It's already like 1:30, but I noticed when I woke up that we hit 300,000 followers on Instagram, man. Wow. I just want to come on here and just say thank you. I'm truly grateful for the community that I have, and you guys are just amazing. I just remember back in the day, I've been making videos for a very long time, like since I was like 12 or 13 years old on YouTube, Instagram, back when Vine was a thing, even on TikTok too when it first came out. I just remember posting videos and no one watching, to be honest. And I felt like I was just talking to the abyss, into the void, and yeah, I'm just truly grateful for everyone that supports me and just watches my videos. Even the YouTube, to be honest, like maybe in other people's eyes that, I might have a small channel, but honestly, like having this many subscribers and like having this many views on each video and the comments, like it really means a lot to me because I remember when I was uploading videos when I was a kid, man, it will get like 5 views, no comments, no interactions, and I'd like put hours of editing into it. And yeah, I'm just truly grateful, and I hope you know that I appreciate it. But yeah, today I think it's kind of like a relaxing, normal day. I just want to like document a realistic day living in Japan. I'm gonna make a quick brunch, I guess, and I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna go pay for the gas bill for this apartment. And after that, I'm gonna go grocery shopping. I'm thinking of eating soba today for dinner. Um, and yeah, I think after that, I have some work stuff to do, edit videos, apply to jobs, and yeah, I woke up with like two or three rejection emails. So yeah, kind of getting demotivated, I would say, applying to jobs. But yeah, I'm in a place right now, like financially, I'm fine, to be honest. Like if no money comes in from social media or anything, like I could probably still live here and afford rent and everything for about a year, maybe 2 years if I'm smart with my money. But yeah, like I said, I'm not really desperate to find a job. If it happens, it happens. If not, I'm not really tripping anymore, to be honest. I think I'm gonna just take it as a sign to really buckle down on content creation and YouTube videos because that's my dream, right? And yeah. This is a lazy breakfast I do when I don't feel like cooking, but it's just natto. I poured an egg and some green onions. So natto is like fermented beans, soybeans. A lot of foreigners don't like it. Actually, some Japanese people don't like it, but I grew up eating this. A lot of people say it's stinky. It has like a distinct smell, but I don't really smell anything. But yeah, I love natto. Yeah, it's like very slimy. Like, I don't know if you guys see it, but I love it though. It's so good. All right, so I'm on the way to go pay my gas bill. It comes like in this little paper. I have to go to a kombini, like whether it's 7-Eleven, Lawson, or Family Mart. It's so weird, like in Japan, right? A lot of the bills, even sometimes rent, right? Like you have to go physically to the store or like to the bank to go pay for it. Yeah, it's very different compared to the States, right? Where everything's charged by like credit card and all that. It's the thing with Japan I noticed, right? A lot of things are advanced, like you see on social media, like, oh, transportation's nice and there's a lot of vending machines, it's so convenient, but also there's a lot of things that are backwards that are in Japan, like doing this. A lot of places still use fax machines and all that. But yeah, I thought that's pretty interesting. Okay.
精算後に受領お支払い方法をお選びください。現金を入れ終わりましたら確認の上 OK ボタンを押してください。お釣りとレシートをお受け取りください。お取り忘れにご注意ください。
ありがとうございます。Yeah, guys, as you guys saw, I just gave him the bill and just pay it through machine, which is a convenient part, but the inconvenient part is, like I said, I have to go there physically, but luckily there's a lot of 7-Elevens near me, so it's not too bad. But yeah, it's extremely humid right now. I just feel like as the time goes on, it just gets hotter and hotter in Japan. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go hang out at a temple real quick because there's some things I want to talk to you guys about. I don't know if you guys can see, but if you look at my finger, we're gonna go to a temple all the way up there. And I've only been here once, but I remember it has a good view, and hopefully it is a little bit more windy so I could feel some cool air. We arrived to the temple. Look at that, a big horsey, an ox. Yeah, that's what I love about Japan, man. There's all these little low-key temples around, right? And I feel like a lot of tourists, when they come to Japan, they just go to the main ones, right? Like the really famous ones, and there's a lot of tourists and it's really crowded. But if you really just walk around the area you're staying at, you can find these little cute temples. Yeah. This is probably one of my favorite temples I remember old Bacha, she told me to come here and said it's a beautiful view. And yeah. But yeah, guys, not a tourist in sight, no people. Look at that. Look how old these dolls are. I think there's something in here, right? Oh yeah, a golden statue. Yeah, but I have to go up all these stairs. Yeah. Ugh. Gotta get that workout in, you know what I'm saying? You know, me being from California, right? We drive everywhere. And in Japan, there's public transportation, obviously, but you have to walk a lot. Which I kind of like, to be honest. Just feel like a lot of us, especially Americans, right? We're so used to driving everywhere. And sometimes you miss beautiful spots like this. Like if I had a car, I don't think I would have ever known this place existed. Yeah. We're almost there. At least it's not like I'm climbing like 1,000 steps. But it does, whoa! It does not help that it is the summertime and it is so fucking hot. Look at that view, guys. Probably get a better view up there. Almost there. Yeah, not a person in sight. Oh, there's one person. I'm literally so out of breath off of that. Yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna sit down. It's actually feels so good. It's so windy. Check out this view, guys. Wow. Actually a beautiful day too. I love this because I don't know if the camera picks it up, but you can see the ocean over here. Someday I would love to just like walk all the way over there. I'm not sure if there's a beach or not, but so yeah, I've been in Japan since February technically. I went back to the States for a little bit in May and I came back in July. But yeah, technically like majority of this year I've been living in Japan. So it's about to be like 6 months ish, right? And if you guys don't know, originally I came out here to become a caregiver for my grandmother, Obacha. And yeah, that was the original thing and goal that I came to Japan with. Unfortunately, she passed away, as some of you guys know. So I'm kind of really in this period of my life where I'm just trying to figure what's next and really dig deep into my soul, personality, and my mind of who I am as a person, right? And recently, I don't know, I'm really struggling with the loneliness and isolation in Japan because I'm Japanese American. I look Japanese on the outside, 100% Japanese. I'm fluent in Japanese, so I'm able to read and speak it, but I still feel like an outsider. Isn't that crazy? I just still feel like an outsider. I feel like my friends, even when I took care of Obacha as a caregiver, the doctors would treat me like a foreigner, and sometimes they make me feel stupid. I'll get into that right now, but yeah, I guess the example I could think of is recently I went out with some Japanese friends I made here in Hiroshima. I met them at an izakaya, and right when I sat down, they told me, "Oh, we got you an English menu because, you know, you're from America," type of thing. It's like, you guys know that I could speak Japanese. You guys know I could read it. Like, why did you get me an English menu? It's like, I get it, you know, I get it. Like I know they weren't trying to be disrespectful. Like, I know they didn't mean no, like, harm to me doing that, right? Like, they didn't think, like, it was wrong or anything, right? Maybe they're just trying to help me, which I totally understand. But the thing is, they know that I could communicate in Japanese. But yeah, it's so lonely and like isolating, right? Like being a Japanese American specifically in Japan because we look Japanese, right? But some Japanese Americans, they most of them actually they don't speak Japanese. So when they come here, I've heard stories of Japanese Americans being bullied at workplaces or like by people here in Japan because they're like, "Wait, you look Japanese, but you don't speak Japanese?" Like, what's wrong with you? Like, are you stupid? You know, that's what my dad had to deal with. He told me stories about that because before I was born, he worked as a salary man here in Japan back in Osaka. And mind you, my dad's Japanese American, doesn't really speak or read Japanese at all, right? So, yeah, I remember he told me stories about that. And yeah, I just feel like if I'm going through stuff like this as a Japanese American living in Japan who speaks Japanese and could read it, like I feel for the foreigners that live out here, right? I feel like they probably go through it worse because they probably don't know the language yet or probably not at all, right? They also look different on the outside, so they must feel way more isolated and lonely than I do. It's so weird because you would think that, I'm Japanese American, I look Japanese, I'm able to speak it fluently, read it, but I still feel like an outsider. Like, I think that's crazy, right? Like, yeah. And I guess like going back to like my caregiving days, right? I remember I would take Obachan to the hospital, and there's a specific doctor that Obachan had, and I don't think he liked me because I was American, because he found out I was American, and then he would explain like stuff with like what's happening with Obachan, right? Her condition and all that. And then every time he'd tell me, he'd be like, "Wakateru, wakateru. Hey, yutteru koto wakateru." Like, do you understand what I'm saying? And all this. And I'm like, of course, obviously I do understand. Like, honestly, that doctor made me feel really stupid. Like, stupid. Yeah, and I posted a video recently on TikTok and Instagram talking about the loneliness and isolation in Japan, and I saw some comments like, actually, I would like to be isolated and lonely, and I'm like, okay, well, that's you, and first of all, those people that commented don't live in Japan, and second of all, you might be introverted, but I'm extroverted, so as someone who's an extroverted person, it sucks. It sucks being isolated and lonely, right? And like feeling like an outsider. Yeah. And don't even get me started with the job market here. It's terrible, especially here in Hiroshima. Like, I feel like I've applied to everything and I've just been getting rejection emails, just crickets. And mind you, I could speak both, right? So I'm trying to find a job where I could utilize both or do all that stuff, right? And I feel like some people in my Instagram comments and TikTok, I don't know if they're delusional, like they just say, oh, just you could find this job, you could find that job. It's just like, no, it's not like that. Like, I live in Hiroshima, I don't live in Tokyo. Like, maybe if I live in Tokyo, the opportunities obviously will be bigger, but to be honest, I don't want to live in Tokyo. I want to live in Hiroshima because this is where my family's from, and I have a real deep connection with this city, right? And I don't know, maybe that's just a stubbornness in me, right? That doesn't want to go live in Tokyo, because I really do love Hiroshima. I just feel like this is where my family's from, and I really want to really get in touch with my Japanese side of the family, right? And I feel like being here, I'm really connecting with that aspect of my life, right? Yeah, the job market's messed up, loneliness, isolation. Yeah, and it's very hard to make friends, right? Because the friends I made so far, like, it's so hard to make. Like, I feel like I had to put more effort with them to become friends than them, if that makes sense, right? Like, I had to go the extra mile to go out of my way to go up to them first and introduce myself, right? Whereas the opposite in America, I feel like people come up to you all the time, but in Japan, they don't. Like, if you want to make friends, you have to, like, go out of your way to make friends, right? And it's just very difficult. And I feel like me being, yeah, like, looking Japanese, being Japanese American,
I just feel like some Japanese people, they probably don't even want to be friends with me, to be honest, because I just feel like a lot of people in Japan, like Japanese people born and raised in Japan, they grew up here their whole lives, so they have like a decade long worth of friendships with other people, and now like when they hit their 20s or like after college, they're not really in a place to make friends anymore, which I totally understand. So it's like, yeah, it's very difficult, but nonetheless, I'm grateful for being here. I'm grateful that I'm able to be out here and really live in Japan, live in Hiroshima, where my family's from, and really get in touch with the Japanese side of me. And yeah, honestly, guys, I've just been really lost too, like really lost in the purpose of life, like the reason why I'm here, to be honest. Like, I honestly just follow my heart because something my heart told me to come, but I just don't know the reason and the mission is being here, if that makes sense now. But I feel like over time I'll figure something out, right? And I feel like this is just the learning process of growing up, the learning process of life, because I feel like life is just so endless of just discovering yourself and finding yourself. And people change, right? People change. Like maybe one thing that you like, you don't like anymore, or something you'd never like, you end up liking. It's so strange, right? Life. It's just such an endless journey of just discovery, growth, and evolution. And yeah, even though I feel lost right now, I am grateful I'm here. Even though I'm isolated and lonely, I'm grateful I'm here again. And yeah, sorry, just been blabbering. But yeah, Japan is it's hard to live in. But I kind of like that challenge, to be honest, that it's hard to live here, even as me in my situation, right? Yeah, I just feel like it's gonna make me a stronger person. Yeah, I've been blabbering too much, so let's go grocery shopping because I need to buy stuff for dinner. It's cold and nice. Got some melon cream soda. Yeah. You know, I kind of came to terms with everything that I'm forever gonna feel like a foreigner. I'm forever gonna feel like an outsider living in Japan because, you know, I'm Japanese American. I was born and raised in America. Yeah, I think it is what it is. And no matter how hard I try to become Japanese, I don't think I'll be fully accepted into this society. And I feel like I came to terms with it, and I'm okay with that. You know, I feel like that's what just makes me unique, right? It makes me, my experience and my perspective unique on everything about living in Japan. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is really good. Wow. I've tried melon soda in Japan, but I never had this brand. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, now let's go grocery shopping. Only soba for dinner, so always get this. Alright, y'all. It's already nighttime. I think I'm gonna conclude the video here. Appreciate y'all Again, thank you so much for 300,000 followers on Instagram. Truly appreciate it. And yeah, if you're not following me there, the link is in the description. And thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.